7:48, good looking day getting started. That's our Mid-Jefferson Extended Care Hospital location for the live weather network, brought to you by Provost Humphrey Law Firm. And you can see folks moving along Highway 365 there without having to deal with anything this morning. Update your forecast before we end the hour, but right now we're headed to the Texas Artist Museum, where we're going to catch up with our James Ware, who's looking into an exhibit that caught his eye. Good morning, James.
Good morning, Dan. It is. It's a special exhibit, and if you've looked around, we showed you the work earlier in the show, and definitely abstract artwork, but some folks here are going to tell us what it's all about and who did it. In fact, let me introduce you to the artist right now. How about that? That's the artist, 2.5-year-old Jude. Don't even turn 3 till September. That bright light's bothering you, isn't it? Okay. Let me tell you a little about Jude. In fact, his granny will help us. Diagnosed with autism. Sat him down on your lap. He started painting one day, and wow. Yeah. He's got his own exhibit at 2.5 years old.
He sure does. Yes, we were amazed by all of it. Yeah, we started out as a little therapy at home to get him interested in other things other than TV, and I was just amazed. I'm still amazed.
Yeah.
He's taught me so much as an artist.
Right, and people you started sharing the work with friends and family, and people would look at it, and he kind of became the talk. People wanted more. They wanted to see more.
They wanted to see more, and we made our little Facebook page, Jude and Granny's Gallery, and
well, repeat that again. People can go to Facebook, and you've posted some of this artwork, and you'll put what you see in these paintings,
right,
but people can respond on there, and you're getting some good feedback.
We are getting good feedback.
The name of it again?
Jude and Granny's Gallery.
Yeah, and then great-grandmother's got him right now. He loves to put his hands on his artwork.
He does.
And
he really likes to feel when he's doing the paintings, he gets really rough with them sometimes, but when he sees them, he'll rub them gently. Jude, you want to see your painting, buddy?
He's occupied right now,
of course.
Jude, you know, it looked like he was going to be a normal child, and he started looking like he was going to speak, and then one day he just cut off, you said.
He just all quit.
And that's when you kind of got concerned and...
Got concerned and started, one day on the computer, I typed in all the things that I was noticing, and autism kept popping up, and that's when I went to the rest of the family and said, look, we need to look into this further. And we did. He was evaluated and diagnosed actually severely autistic,
right,
because of his scores and his social abilities or lack of.
So what do you find when you said it really just started in your lap and laying on the floor and this, that, and the other, but now you're putting him at an easel, and then he sits there and he can work.
He stands behind his easel, and he really seems to enjoy it. He does go back to using his hands every now and then.
Sure. And right here on the easel now, that's his first piece of work.
That was his very first painting.
And you said this started just how long ago? 8 weeks?
About 8 weeks.
8 weeks ago, and he's already accomplished what he's done with this much artwork. So apparently he likes it and loves to be in front of the canvas.
Absolutely. Yeah. I just feel like a lot of people will say, oh, well, Granny, we know he got it from you, and I don't take that glory. I believe this is just a God-given talent for him, and I'm just thrilled to be a part of it and to help nurture it.
Sure. One of the things you said you do is other than just painting, you put a basket of things in front of him as well, and he'll take those items, for example, a rock, and he'll start using that
marking through his paintings. He's used a whisk broom, a piece of wooden trim, a rock, crumpled up paper, and a half of a plastic Easter egg shell.
Let's talk about what you see in some of this artwork. Pick one out and share with us.
Have we talked about the dolphin story?
We did. You just touched on it, but let's go a little more into detail. You had read him a book.
We had read him a book over and over again, and I got tired of reading. Asked him to go out and paint a picture, and it was the first blue picture he had ever done, and everybody notices the shape of a dolphin in it.
Sure, and here's kind of the body
like
and the 2 dorsal fins there.
Picture.
Wow. So let me ask you this. You've started selling them, not for There's expenses that come with the classes he's taken, and
Yes,
he's getting some,
$25 an hour.
$25 an hour, and so
Right.
you've started. This is the original, and you sell prints of it.
We sell prints. The originals actually are on canvas, on actual canvases.
Right.
And we sell the small prints for 18 and the large for 24.
Oh,
So we're not,
right.
you know, we're not trying to make a lot of money off of it, but it is
It helps.
It is paying for his therapy, and that was the whole.
And you did. You told me you felt a little funny about that at
I
first.
did.
But
I
you know
did.
what? He's had expenses, and you're doing that, and,
Right.
and people want them, and people are probably asking you about them.
They are.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there he is. He's an active child.
He is
Very happy. You like painting, don't you?
He loves painting.
Yeah. So you find it very therapeutic. Does he sit down and stay focused, or does he get up from time to time?
Sometimes he does. Sometimes he'll do one or two paintings in a sitting.
Right. And other times he'll put a couple strokes.
He'll put 3 or 4 strokes, and he's off looking out the window.
Yeah.
You know. But
Hey, James.
yeah, I just let him paint it. So the other morning he was staying with me, and at 6:20 he woke up. And the first place he hit was the
Straight to the
patio,
paint.
and I thought I was out there rubbing my eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
Dan, go ahead.
curious, does he select all of his own colors? I mean, does he decide everything, or are they laid out and you just, okay, you're only going to use these colors?
Well, I'll give you this, Dave. He always starts with purple.
Always starts with purple.
That he chooses his own colors?
He chooses all of his own colors, and he always puts purple on the canvas
Because
first.
my sister's an art teacher, and she saw that first segment we did, and she said, wow, the blending of his colors is really, really well.
Yeah.
Huh. And
It's
Dan,
interesting.
of course, Dan has had his own exhibit right here at TAMS before,
I've seen
too.
Dan's work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
You know, it's interesting to me from that perspective, the fact that, you know, everybody will take away something different from what they see. So you always wonder, what does Jude see? What is he thinking when he puts it on the canvas, which to me is interesting. All right, James, we're going to take a break. We'll come back and visit a little bit later this morning. But up next, we'll see about your forecast, because I know a lot of people are concerned. Any chance we're going to see some showers today? We'll find out. We'll also talk about what we have planned for hour number 4 of the morning show.